Hello party people, I'm Lizzie, and in this first video of mine I'm going to be showing you how to look like a beautiful little watermelon. We're going to start with the NYX Proof It Waterproof Eyeshadow Primer and just prime our eyes so that the colors look more beautiful. And then we're going to take the Too Faced Chocolate Bonbons palette in the color Divinity. And we're just going to use it as a base so that the other colors blend better with the primer. Just put it all over the lid. Next, we're gonna take the Anastasia Beverly Hills Modern Renaissance palette, which is just yum. And we're gonna be using the colors Venetian Red and Love Letter. First, we're gonna take Venetian Red and put it on top of our crease with a nice fluffy brush so that it blends out really nice at the end. We're gonna be doing this on both eyes, of course, and after you finish both, go back in there again so you can see that they're both matching real good. You don't want one looking more wonky than the other. Next, we're gonna take the aforementioned Love Letter color from the Modern Renaissance palette and pack it on the actual lid now. Make sure it blends out real good with the previous color Venetian Red. And as you can see here, there's gonna be a bit of fallout. Just blow it gently away. Don't smudge it because then it's gonna be everywhere. And now onto some glitter. I'm gonna be using the Colourpop Super Shock Shadow in Tassle. It's a really nice silver color. I'm just gonna put it on the lid, not the whole entire one, just around the middle area. And now we're gonna use the Chocolate Bonbons palette again in the color Totally Fetch, the bright pink one. I'm gonna pack it on top of the glitter so the glitter turns a little bit pink. And now that the top shadows are done, I'm gonna pop in some eyeliner now. I'm gonna be using the NYX Vivid Bright Liner in Green Envy. I'm gonna pack it in real nice and slow and stretching out my eyelid because I have really wrinkly eyes. A nice little trick so you can get your eyeliner more smooth. It looks really fast here on the video because I sped it up real good, but I'm doing this very slow. It helps with precision. And now time to get our fly on and do our wings. The trick to this is literally the same thing as before, just do it very slow. Make sure you got a steady hand, which I don't, so that's bad for me. Next, time to get our face on with the Benenfit Porefessional Primer, then the Urban Decay Naked Skin Foundation, and on top of that, the NYX Gotcha Cover Concealer. I accidentally did not record me doing my face. Sorry. Now we're gonna take the IT Cosmetics Bye Bye Under Eye Concealer for our horrible insomnia. Next, you can just pack it in there with your finger. I prefer to use a brush, so helps out with if you have any eyeshadow that went past your line. Nice little trick to erase some mistakes. And then I do go ahead and use my finger to dab it in, but that's just to blend it out better with my foundation. Now we're gonna take the Pierre Banana Setting Powder for the under eyes, since yellow helps better for hiding those dark spots. With a nice fluffy brush, I'm gonna pack it in there in my eye. And remember to make those funny O faces like I am currently doing, or else your makeup won't be totally bomb. And now we're gonna take the Tarte Amazonian Clay Press Finish Powder in translucent white to set the rest of our face. I prefer white translucent to set the rest of the face because it lightens it up a little bit. And remember to blend it also on your neck. The same goes for your foundation. You don't want a totally different face than your neck and look really weird. Please don't do that. Don't at all. And now for the worst part, the eyebrows. I'm gonna take the NYX Tame and Frame Eyebrow Pomade, the color Expresson. And we're gonna start first by brushing the hairs out of the way you're gonna be using. I'm gonna go in the bottom first. I'm gonna brush up, and then just like a coloring book, you're gonna start with the lines. And then we're gonna brush down so we can do the top. It doesn't really matter how far up you go, just not too big and dramatic. You want it to look a little natural. And then we're gonna fill in between the lines we just made. And I just made a mistake. Luckily, I have these pointed Q-tips that you can get practically everywhere that will soon become your best friends for those mistakes. Next, we're gonna go with coloring in the inner part of your brow. I don't like to put it too dark here, so I'm just gonna very softly not get too much color. And now for the second wing, I would like to call it, we're gonna do the end points of the brow. I like mine very out there since my natural ones are very small, so I like to make these longer and nicer. These will require the same precision done with regular eyeliner, so be careful and do it very nice and smooth. And if you make any mistakes, remember your best friend, little pointed Q-tip. And now for the last part for our brows, I'm going to take the e.l.f. Cosmetics Clear Brow Mascara so that the little hairs won't be constantly moving in the wind and will make them stick. You can use either wax or this clear mascara. I prefer the mascara. And here's the end result. You want them to be twins, maybe sisters if you can. Now we're gonna go with the next Hot Singles eyeshadow in Moneymaker and do the bottom of our eyes. Now I have these big box of shadows from Ulta. I don't know how you can get them. I looked everywhere online, but I can't find it. Just make sure that it's a darker green color than the one you used before. And after you put it really close to your waterline, just try to blend it out a little bit so that the greens combine. And then we're gonna go back with that glitter shadow from Colourpop and pack it underneath our eyes. And then gonna go with the light green color over again to get the same effect as we did with the pink before. And now we're gonna need some green eyeliner to put on our waterline. I used the Physicians Formula Custom Eye Enhancing Kohl Kajal eyeliner. That's a mouthful. On to mascara. I'm gonna start with the Loreal Telescopic mascara to make my lashes real nice and dark. I prefer to do 4 coats of mascara to get them really dark. And then I'm gonna go with the Benenfit, the real mascara. They make your lashes separated and it looks really nice. And this is how it's looking so far. My eyes look nice and pink and green. And I'm gonna take another mascara, the Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara. And for this one, I'm gonna be doing my lower lashes. I find this mascara is the best for lower lashes. Makes them really long. It's better for me since mine are super short. And now for blush, I'm gonna be using Colourpop again. This is in the color Pegacorn. Love the name. Now I like to smile while I'm doing it, because then it gets your cheeks out, you know where your cheeks are, and it helps with blending it out better. And then just blend it out to all the way to the corner. If you see that it's too harsh of a line, just put your finger and just smudge it out. And now for my current obsession, the Anastasia Beverly Hills Moonchild Glow Kit. I am so in love with it. All the colors are so pretty. For this one, I'm gonna take Lucky Clover since it has a bit of a green shine to it. And I like to use a fluffy brush on it first to just get it everywhere, and then a fan brush to get precision. I'm also gonna put it on my nose, especially the tip, and on my Cupid's bow to get a nice little highlight on your lips. And then I also like to put it underneath my brow because it kind of highlights it a bit more, makes it pop. And I'm also gonna go with it in the inner corner of my eyes for another big pop. Now for my second most hated part, where we put on lipstick. I'm gonna be using Jeffree Star Cosmetics Velour lipstick in watermelon soda, of course, and it smells so good, so good. The reason I hate doing lipstick is because it takes me forever, because like I said before, my hand shakes, so I just do it very slow. I like to overline my lips a little bit, and I am also not a big fan of lip liner, so I just go straight for lipstick. And that is it for this look, this watermelon look. Here is the end result of it, full of glitter and pinks and my cute little watermelon. If you like this and you want to see more of it, remember to like and subscribe. You can also find me on Twitter and Instagram at LizzieLaceMUA. Let me know in the comments below if you liked it, if you hated it, and if you have any looks you would like me to try out, just tell me.